That's an area, Mark. We talk about Kamari McGriff getting that offensive rebound. I mean, that right there is an area in which he has to be used. They were dominated down low. When you look at what Punch and Edmonds was able to do in the first matchup, they dominated the interior of Kansas State. So pay attention to the glass.
It's a really athletic move by McGriff on that inbounds pass here to contort himself to put it in. Now Pierre elects to take a two, knocks it down and ties the game. And has their tournament resume. Edmonds pass over the top, Punch, one-arm reception, and still has the strength in a crowd to lay that in. Pass almost picked off by Nate Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Harding trying to create, spinning around. Open three now. Robinson scores it. Haggerty. Another three attempt from Nate Johnson. This one goes in.
Given those circumstances, I think he's done a pretty solid job. Man, I love talking to Driscoll and just hearing the wisdom.
They forgot about McGriff. Nice feed from Nate Johnson. Kamari McGriff's flush ties it. Aggressive rebound from Nate Johnson. Here comes Haggerty. Well ahead of steam. PJ splits a couple of defenders and kisses that in. On the season, they average about a plus 2.6 a game. Here's Punch back out. Edmonds is open, so he'll shoot the three and swish it.
And he's making for an unstoppable big.
It's his first bucket of the game for Edmonds, who leads their team in scoring at 15 a game. There's a three from the right corner. You know, the last home game, trying to force him in the backcourt, it doesn't work. But the shot clock's at 3 for Harding. Oh, Punch, big rebound. He has it blocked, but right to Leleviches, who lays it in.
And we talk about the offensive glass. In the first matchup, this TCU team had 17 offensive boards. And right there, they have 2-on-1 possession.
Nate Johnson, that long pass over the top. He is deadly and found Haggerty. Cut off there. Three right side goes down for Toulson.
You want to talk about a guy, Mark, who has been absolutely on flames.
Card there. Breaking down Acuff. It's a long two. C.J. Jones.
When you're driving to the cup like P.J. Haggerty, his ability to be able to plant on one foot, take his time, and put it in the air. Nobody does it as good as he does.
David Punch. This sophomore year he's having. Another drive, I guess, to P.J. Haggerty, who, of course, started his playing career. Jaden Pierre. Oh, the seas parted and left him an open shot.
Florida when it becomes bigger week after week.
Three is good for Brock Harding. And that's his first basket. Field an 0 for 5 from 3. But he was 8 of 11 from the free throw line and hit several key free throws late in that game. Hedge there by McGriff. Pierre. Kind of waiting here for Edmonds to do something just like that. And spin move to the baseline to lay it in. This guy, it's been a double-double machine the last month.
He's so skilled. I mean, right there, off of the first bump, he can read where the defender is and spin the other way.
They got numbers here. Harding leaves it. Levichis is the one that lays it in. A little blind pass behind the back. TCU used their first timeout. Bounce pass. Levichis. Edmonds lays it in. And now suddenly you've got Xavier Edmonds. He has woken up now with 7 quick points. And then he reeled off 4 or 5 things that he has improved on in the last month. And he has really stepped up. There's a nice kiss off the glass from Jaden Pierre. He has 6.
He's better on the defensive side. I mean, he's done a tremendous job.
Johnson, just what an effort, was in the corner. Got out of traffic. That's off the front rim. Run out Haggerty down the middle of the floor. Just zips right to the rim and lays it in.
And once again.
Harding swings it to Robinson. Micah, who made the start again today, drives and scores. Going to take the long three. Doesn't make it to the rim. Partially blocked. Punched out by Toulson as Kostic was heading up the floor. And see what Coach Driscoll has drawn up. Let's get Haggerty the ball and get him to the rim. That's a good play to call. He has 14 first half points. Missed the bunny that time. K-State did. Manning, bounce pass, punch to the rim to lay it in.
Harding does a tremendous job in transition.
Here's Pierre looking, sends it to the offside behind Robinson. He has to slow down. And then his pass back to Pierre is picked off by Nate Johnson. Nate behind the back.
Ooh.
Haggerty. Nice two-man game there.
Nice. We got to see it twice right here. The behind the back. You really didn't have numbers. It was a 2-on-3.
He makes it look very easy. Griff taking Edmonds down into the lane. Shoots with the left hand around and in. Pierre shovels it underneath. Levitchis slaying it in. He has 8. By the way, the crowd was so excited about the 2 free throw misses because they just won some kind of food item. So that the students are really excited about that. Nate Johnson. 8 rebounds now for Edmonds. It's an open 3, Toulson. And that stems the tide for TCU, who had a 7-point lead. Toulson's in double-figure scoring today. His spin move gets him to the rim. He got a little tip. He and right wing. 3, Rapiak. Jab step with 5 to shoot. David to Rapiak, and now Rapiak another 3, a desperation one. And he somehow got that to go in. Robinson battling again. He takes it away, and Robinson scores and one.
On the initial drive, Robinson does a really good job of just sticking with the play and not giving up.
Now Haggerty, ball gets loose, is able to get it back. Somehow swung it around a Jones. Nate Johnson with the left hand scoring. TCU's only turned the ball over 1 time in this second half. Kick to the corner. Kostic. Edmonds 3 off the heel on rebound. Levitchis. Harding now is open, and Brock's 3. Good. Splash for Harding. Ball movement takes it. Levitchis shooting.
Punch and Edmonds are the most underrated front court in the Big 12.
That's not the first time you've said that this year.
I will keep saying, I will keep reiterating that.
I don't doubt it one bit. Here's Harding. Streaking Edmonds. He just came flashing right through the lane out of nowhere and laid it in. Still a 2-possession game. Now Haggerty loses it. Turnovers have been a bugaboo here in the second half for K-State, and Edmonds finishes again. There was a time many years ago you could call a timeout while falling out of bounds. They changed that a while back. And there's Harding. And now TCU has found some momentum. Really, 3 teams that they have played twice this year in Big 12 play. They will have swept all 3. Baylor, Oklahoma State, and now K-State. It would be the second time they've done that, but the first since 2018. So 19-10 overall, 9-7 in conference play. Let's update the Big 12 standings. TCU did what they had to do today.